Hey play cousins, welcome back to my channel. Hey, so this video is about my favorite snacks, and I know y'all saying like, girl, how are you gonna post a weight loss journey video then come with snacks? I told you my channel was genuine. So just because you lose weight and you do the work doesn't mean you don't crave snacks. Doesn't mean like your mental part just stops and you don't want the stuff that you had before you change your patterns and your eating habits. So I'm just going to give you a few little things that I did to lose weight. And lose the weight, So, alright, so basically first I worked on my mental. As you can see in the video, I said I had to get my mental together first, because truth be told, a lot of the times the things that we do it's a reason. It's either we're self-soothing, something that trauma caused. It's the reason why we do certain patterns. And so until you face them, you're not going to... I talk with my hands. I said I was going to try to stop that, but y'all get it. You're not going to change it until you actually face it. So I'm a junk monster. I love junk food. But I also had to realize that the history in my family is, of course, high blood pressure, heart disease. I have heart disease. What else we got? Asthma and something else. Thyroid disease and something else that I can't remember. But anyway, all that ties into your habits, your eating habits, your exercise, your daily lifestyle. It ties into that. So I would prefer junk over actual dinner, to be totally honest. I can eat chips. I can eat a whole bag of chips. Baby, I can eat a whole box of honey buns by myself in one sitting, in one day. So I had to get to the point where it's like, either you're going to make a change. Of course, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. Or you're going to do something different. And I decided to do something different. So I wanted to work on me as far as doing counseling, working on facing my traumas, my fears, understanding why I eat the way that I eat, or why do I do certain things the way that I do them, and then work on the physical and losing the weight. So even though it's a daily lifestyle change, I still have my snacks. I still buy my chips, my pickle, mangoes, and my honey roasted pecans and craisins. I also do cucumbers with salt, pepper, and vinegar. It's like a geeky thing, but I don't do it often. So everything is in moderation. I also don't eat pork or beef. That took a while. The first week that I decided to do that, baby, I'd be a zombie. I would bite your arm off. If you let me, I would bite your arm off. Your arm looked like a piece of chicken, because I was used to eating meat. But I was determined to do better. Now, the first time I decided to do it, I'm not gonna lie, I was going to Vegas, so I did it for a month, and I was just trying to be fine and trying to be cute when I was going to Vegas. But after I did it, it was like, yo, I noticed like my skin was different. I lost weight really fast. Truth be told, I know you hear vegans say like your number 2 smells different. It's true. It's not. It's true. It smells different. I'm not vegan because I still eat cheese Every once in a while, every 2 to 3 months, I'll have 2 to 3 strips of bacon. I still do milk, but only in my cereal. I don't drink it. I never really drunk milk like that, and it's 2%. I still eat honey. So I'm not vegan. I just try to stay away from pork and beef because it's just, yeah, it's a lifestyle change. I don't mention the word diet. Diet discourages me. Scales discourages me. I can't tell you exactly how many pounds I lost because I never got on the scales. I will use my clothes to figure out like what works. I don't do gyms. Gym doesn't work for me. The TikTok exercise worked for me. I'm going to insert that video because I didn't put it in my, sorry. Yeah, my lash is tripping. I didn't insert it in my weight loss journey video, so I'm going to insert that actual exercise in the video. When I saw it on TikTok, I was like, there's no way, but girl, way. And I went from 5 minutes, and then I would add on 5 minutes intervals periodically. So I'm up to 15 minutes 4 times a week. So 4 days. I start on Sunday, stop on Wednesday, and I do 15-minute intervals of the exercise. And I told you I'm going to insert it so you'll see what exercise I'm talking about. Looking at the exercise, you'll be like, that's what I said when I first started exercise. But when I continually started doing it, it works. It works. But you also have to be consistent. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the food. So my favorite snacks is chips, mostly. My first is Cape Cod kettle chips, salt and vinegar. I do not buy the 40% less fat. No, baby, I want all my fat. All of it. But I do it in portion control. So I bought this bag. When did I buy this bag? I bought this bag, I think like a week and a half ago. So each bag lasts me 2 weeks. So portion control. So if I want a snack off my chips, I get a handful, put it on the paper towel, and eat that. Once I eat that, that's it. It's either during the middle of the day or right before I go to bed, and that's it. Like that's the snack. No more, like, not sitting there just eating the whole bag. It's my handful, paper towel. Once that's it, that's it. There's no more. Yeah. Bag number 1. Okay, my next snack is Clausen's. These are the spears. I like the spears better. It's portion control as well. I also put these in my salad when I make my salad. Usually in my salad there's pickles, craisins, honey roasted pecans. Sometimes I put shrimp inside, grapes, and what else? Black olives. That's it. And that's what's in my salad. But sometimes I just eat these. So if I don't have my regular cucumbers, I have the pickled cucumbers, which is a pickle. A pickle is a pickled cucumber. I know y'all know that, right? But yeah, I snack on these every once in a while. My biggest issue is I snack right before bed. Like right before bed, it seems like I have to have something. I guess I was one of those kids be like, I need some water before bed. I was one of those kids. But yeah, so a pickle, or a handful of chips, or my next snack, my honey roasted pecans and craisins. I'll put a handful on a piece of paper towel and eat this before bed or during the day. This is what I snack on. So instead of snack cakes and honey buns, I don't buy honey buns. If I buy honey buns, I'm to the point where I can control it now. Before, if I knew I would eat the whole box, I wouldn't buy them because it would defeat the purpose of me saying that I'm doing a lifestyle change. So if I buy them, the honey buns last for a month. I don't buy them though. Very rare. If I do buy them, like I said, it's one here and there, and I'm really, really craving it. But it's portion control now, and I trust myself. First starting, no, I would eat the whole box, and we're not doing that. We're trying to do better. Lifestyle change, right? Right. Next is Cool Ranch, or go to Doritos Nacho Cheese with Fritos jalapeno cheddar dip. This is a weakness, but still portion control. So I get a handful and put it on a piece of paper towel and eat only the handful with the dip, and then I put it up. Now this doesn't have a lot of kick to it, but to me this is like a cheat, so I use this. So if I'm eating more than a handful, I haven't had anything else, which is not really healthy, but that's kind of how I balance it in my head, and it's working for me. Now what I do don't necessarily mean it will work for you, but I'm just trying to give you a little tip on your favorite snacks. Y'all can't hear me, that's so rude. Your favorite snacks and how you can go about your lifestyle changing journey. This is addictive. Addictive. Mangoes are very sweet, especially if you buy. I get mine from Walmart, and when they're yellow, can y'all see that? Like the color. When they're yellow, like a medium dark yellow, they're really sweet. When they're light, but that dark yellow type, oh my god, they're really sweet. So this is also one of my snacks instead of snack cakes. I pick up mangoes, even though mangoes I do once every 2 months, because mangoes are really high in fiber, but also I can eat them a lot and I overdo it. Let's just put it like that. So that's how I balance. So I get them once every 2 months, and what I substitute is fruit. So grapes, strawberries, stuff like that when I want a snack. So instead of grabbing snack cakes and all of that, I'll grab fruit before I go to bed, or just hand chips. But usually it's fruit before I go to bed. Fruit is better, but when I want chips, and I'm gonna get them. Yeah. So here's the truth. I know your grandparents used to say, baby, you have to have some fiber in your diet. They weren't lying to you. You need to be regular. You need to be regular. When people walk around and saying you full of shit, that should not be literal. You should not be full of shit. You need to get rid of waste. That helps your skin, baby. My skin is oily, but I used to break out a lot, and that was because I wasn't regular, and I have never been regular and didn't understand why. Most of the time I was regular when my monthly came on. So now that I know I'm not a regular person and I need help to make sure that I'm regular, mangoes and a fiber cereal. Now, the thing about fiber cereal is usually nasty, but times have changed, and Raisin Bran, and what was the other thing my grandma used to hate? I don't remember, but Raisin Bran was the most thing that I used to see on top of her refrigerator. Mine's on top of my refrigerator too. Whatever. And top of your refrigerator, in your pantry, wherever you want to keep your cereal, it's your business. But you need to get a cereal that's high in fiber. So, but you also want it to taste good. My son was born with the imperforated anus. I know y'all don't know what that is, but basically when he was born, there was just skin where your butthole is. So he had to learn. I had to teach him all of that. That's a whole nother story. So this, like, they would tell me, like, give him Cheerios as a snack. It's high in fiber, and we want him to be regular. And Honey Nut Cheerios, sorry, because not just regular Cheerios, because they was like, Cheerios is nasty. Regular, kids not gonna eat it. Get them Honey Nut Cheerios. It's still high in fiber, and it's a little sweet. So Honey Nut Cheerios. There's also a post cereal that is Banana Nut Crunch. If you're not really a fan of banana, but if you are, it's really good. If you're not a fan of banana, I suggest Honey Nut Cheerios. So that's pretty much my favorite snacks. I think I covered everything. And yeah, so if you have any other questions, leave them down in my comment section. I'm glad to answer any questions, but also keep in mind what works for me may not necessarily work for you, but you can implement, or whatever your name is, and lies that, meaning like I angelized my plan. Your plan to work for you. So you can put your favorite snacks, your favorite cereal that's high in fiber. Find out what you like. Special K is also really good. You can do those. Like the strawberry one is really good. They have different flavors. You can do those. Post also has different flavors. They also have different flavors where you can use those cereals. Those cereals are high in fiber. You just put in what implements what works for you. And it's also a day-by-day thing. So don't beat yourself up if you don't reach a goal, or if you don't exercise, or you go eat a burger. Don't beat yourself up. Like, every day that you're breathing is a new chapter to start over. You get a new chance every day. Take it. Don't beat yourself up for feeling like, oh my God, I'm a failure. No, you hear your words before anybody else do. So don't speak negative over yourself. Speak positive. Start over. Take another little day to get it together and implement plans that are best for you. Okay? That's it. That's all. I love you the mostest because you are dopest in real life. Bye, y'all.